Well, hello, you're back with Dr. Kelly, and we're going to talk about exactly how much sugar your body needs or likes. And this might amaze you, it might frustrate you, but it will definitely inform you and turn things around in a very big way if you pay close attention. So the question is, how much sugar is too much? Well, let me tell you that it's important to have a little bit of carbohydrate every day. Some of us need more than others depending upon how much exercise and that type of thing. But don't make sugar your enemy. It's just that too much of it absolutely does start to destroy our bodies. So when I ask people, do you really want to know? Understand that you will be empowered with some tools that can make a difference with how you feel, how inflamed you are, how easy it is for you to release weight. But it will take a modicum of self control and analysis. But honestly, once you get the big idea, it's really pretty easy to figure out what's going to make you happy and what's going to make you sad. So, this is really what your body is designed to handle beautifully. About 1 tablespoon of sugar every 3 hours. So, that's sugar that's readily available to the body. Some people get confused about fruit. And the fruit has fiber with it, and the good part about fiber is it hangs onto the sugar, so it doesn't cause such a huge sugar spike. But you can absolutely overdo it with fruit. Too much fruit, people can hang on to their weight if they're eating excessive fruit every day. But it's really looking at that accessible sugar. When we look at ingredients lists, which we will in a moment, you'll get a big surprise about how much sugar has been put into our foods. So listen, if you stick to 12 grams of sugar every 3 hours, you're going to be able to use it. Now, if you're exercising hard, of course, you need a bit more. But after that, guess what? That sugar will be stored as fat. And we're going to talk about that in the upcoming webinar. So let's take a look at sugar content. Boy, oh boy, when you think about the POP challenge in our country, I really believe if we were to take that out of our system, obesity for children would be on the decline. Take a look at 20 ounces of Coca-Cola. That's 66 grams of sugar. And sometimes people don't stop at one. They may be drinking 2, 3, or 4. And what we're allowed is really about 36 grams of sugar a day, spread out through the day. So automatically you can see these folks who are ingesting pop have a really tough time with releasing weight because that excess sugar will absolutely have to be stored as fat. Mountain Dew is perhaps the worst. Take a look at Pop-Tarts. Well, if we think, can you handle 12 grams? If all you had in the morning was one Pop-Tart, you'd still be a little bit over the top, but we don't want to start our day with processed foods. We want to start our day with real foods. Now you throw a little frosting in there and all of a sudden, boom, you're at 34 grams, almost exactly what you need for an entire day. 3 Chips Ahoy, the small ones, is 11 grams. And what's kind of interesting is you start to recognize is a small amount of dessert actually is reasonable, like 2 cookies or 1 brownie or a small piece of cake. The problem is we're so highly addictive we don't stop there. Take a look at Mrs. Fields' cookies. 1, who eats just 1? That's 18 grams, a little bit more than what we need. A Cliff Bar, while they're touted as healthy, do pump your blood sugars up more than your body really needs or wants. And while Yoplait yogurt is considered a healthy food, you can see it has a tremendous amount of sugar. So really we need to rethink these things. And then Ben and Jerry's, a pint of ice cream, which is not too unusual for people to consume. That's even worse than a Mountain Dew plus a cookie. So understand, you can have some of these things, but know what you can tolerate. So on part 3, we're going to teach you how to read an ingredient list. Truth is, the more foods you eat without an ingredient list, you are in better shape. But let's face it, we're going to be buying some processed foods to a degree, and let's take a look at what's in there so you can make better choices. So stay tuned for that one. Thank you.